Nollywood actress and filmmaker Omoni Oboli has shared heartfelt advice for young women, particularly aspiring actresses, on the importance of choosing a supportive life partner. Oboli emphasized that a woman's career, especially in an industry as demanding as film, can be greatly affected by the quality of her marriage. She was asked, "What advice would you give to a young actress who is thinking of settling down?" Omoni responded, "The first thing I would say is marry someone who believes in your dreams and your goals, because if you don't, that would really deter you in the terms of your career." The award-winning actress warned against being swayed solely by material gestures or luxury. It's not about how much money a man has or how many gifts he gives you or the trips he's taking you on. Is he a kind person? According to the actress, kindness and emotional support are the foundation for a stable and fulfilling marriage, especially for women in the spotlight. If he is not kind, you are really going to suffer later. So you have to be very sure that the man is going to support your dreams and goals. Make sure he is kind, and if you get these two things right, everything else would fall in place. My advice is new moms would be my advice to new moms would be to take care of their kids the best way they can. Make sure that you have your eyes on them, because the internet is a very dangerous place. I wish all mothers would not give their kids devices early in life. So generally on this story, as a young lady that is doing her thing, you go out for events, they call you to come and decorate this place, you go out, maybe the hall is not set, but the hall will be set by the hall will be free by night, and you need to go there. And how do you manage all those and your relationship, so to speak?
I think she's very right, and these two things does not only go to ladies or women in the spotlight or the career women. I think it goes generally as a woman. Yeah, because being in a family, in terms when the children comes, you still need a kind man to help you take care of the children to a family. And despite having the children, you still want to help. You still want to help and support your husband. So there comes the career part, whereby you choose one or two things to be doing to get your daily income. So this does not only go to the celebrities, to those in spotlight. It goes generally to women as a whole. Yeah. That should be the first two things. When a man is kind, I see him being supportive. Like what she said, the rest thing will fall in places. But the first thing is when you have somebody that has empathy, that knows how it feels, that wants to put himself in your shoe and make life easy for you. Trust me, everything is covered. Yeah.
Now, where does this relate to men also?
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. Everybody needs a kind person around their corner. Yeah. Yeah, it should be a very good virtue. It's a very good virtue in a person's personality. When you're kind, it brings out that empathy in you, and that empathy goes around people around you. So, yeah. But she was asked a question in place of a woman, because she, as an actress, she goes out not our regular time, when we go out by 9, you come back by 4, your daily time. Sometimes they shoot even at night. Yeah. A myopic, let me put some myopic Nigerian men don't see why their wife should be outside by 9, by 8, by 7, or leaving home early in the morning because you're going to act. You're going to make a film. that is where the um, place of marrying a supportive partner comes in place. Yeah, you asked me as a person, how do I cope with it? Yeah, I have a very supportive person in my life. That is why sometimes, as an event planner, I can even go to my location very early as 4, 5.
Wow.
I can leave my location at 10, 11. Just imagine you don't have a supportive person in your life. You go explain tire, like where are you coming from or where you going that early.
Yeah.
So I think that is a kind of understanding she's wanting women to understand when choosing a life partner, because when going into a marriage, is not supposed to have the idea of when you not work, you run. It's supposed to be something forever. So that is why she emphasized on having, when you're having a life partner. Yeah,
now, do you think she also was talking about support when it comes to roles also? Because there are some roles that some men would actually support you, but they will not accept you. They will not accept that you take those roles. Do you think she's also coming from that angle?
Yeah, she does too. Yeah, she really does. Like I said, some myopic Nigerian men feels like a woman is supposed to cook. When you have a kind and a supportive partner, a partner that knows that, oh, my wife is out there shooting a film, doing something, and she's not able to cook dinner, and he is back at home on time. The supportive partner don't see any reason why he should not be in the kitchen cooking dinner for the family.
What if he doesn't know how to?
That is where it comes in place. They communicate, they talk. How can it be possible? Because we have a family, you are out there at night. How is it going to be possible? Because definitely they're going to eat. There comes the kindness in your partner. That comes in the supportive life in him. Yeah.
So what are the most important qualities you would seek from a partner as a young person?
Honestly, being supportive. Being supportive, yeah. Being supportive, I think it covers a lot for me as a person. As a person, being supportive. Somebody that is there to cover up that gaps which you leave. It goes a long way. Somebody that when you are tired, you go to bed forgetting you've not plugged your phone, and you woke up the next morning, your phone is fully charged. Oh, come on.
Wow. Now, you mentioned support. Where comes the place of trust?
I think the supportive nature, also the kindness. Like I said, when you have a kind, a supportive partner, be it a male or a female, the rest comes in place. You can't get support from somebody that you don't trust.
Or that doesn't trust you.
Yeah. You are giving support, you are receiving support. It's the same thing as you giving trust and you are receiving trust. Yeah, so I think that comes in place to me. Yeah.
Now, how can young women prioritize their own goals and dreams when choosing a life partner, and while considering their expectations in life and their values too? Now, take for instance, some people would want to go into the entertainment industry, but their partners might not be so cool with it, and they give that up because they want to get married. Well, how would you advise them to balance it, and what would your advice be to them?
I think I'm not married, but I think these are the common mistakes we make. We dated, or is it just shawarma and ice cream we ate? During the process of courtship, during the process of dating, I believe you must have, this is what I would want to be, this is what I loved to be, but because of this, because of that, it didn't happen. Your partner now have an idea, okay, this woman fancies something like this woman fancies something like this. During courting and dating, you get to know the lap and the lapses of your partner, what he or she loved but could not, or what he or she aspires if the funds or other assistance comes in place. When you have that idea, when you have that mindset, I think then when it comes into the marriage, you don't have to feel like you were not told. You have that idea already. You know what to do, because immediately you get that idea before you get married. You have an idea when you are married, like, okay, this should be like this should be like that. We should be very, very transparent with our partner before getting married. Not, I want to be a pastor. You had it in mind that you want to be a pastor. Your partner don't really want to settle down with a pastor. And you could not say it when you were dating that, oh, if assuming I'm called to be a pastor, I would have loved it to, despite the fact I'm not now. Then she has that idea, okay, tomorrow if something happens, my man can fall into be a pastor. Not waking up inside a marriage and, oh, I want to be a pastor. Come on. You are not being transparent even when the dating, the courtship was happening, which is not fair. I think that also happens to our goals and achievements. We as a lady and also to a man, because it will happen also. A lady don't want to be a career lady. She's okay, she's a housewife, and you, the husband, have that idea that my wife will be a housewife. Then you are married and tomorrow you say, I want to be a banker, you are carrying your certificate. Come on, you are not being transparent to the man, because that may be one of the reasons why the man married you. Because that is what he wanted. Then trouble comes in the home, which is not fair.
Whoa, trouble comes into the home, which is not fair. Now, Omoni Oboli emphasized kindness and emotional support here as a key quality for a partner. Can you share an example of how these qualities can impact a relationship, especially in high pressure industries like the entertainment, the event planning, the organizing, the MCing, the disc jockey, or whatever?
Yeah, I think women should be more enlightened also. Yeah, that calls for the let's say the gender equality rules. It comes in play here because I think when you allow your partner that has a career, a beautiful career that makes she who she is, that virtuous woman, that lady that is bold, that can speak out in public, if you have that in her, she can go places, not only for you as a family, but for the community where she is from the country where she is from, because you don't know who may enlighten or who may take your family to places. So I think that is where she's coming out from also. There should be support, emotionally support too. Like she as an actress, she received that from her husband also. That is why she is a CEO and an owner of a TV station now, because she received all she needed to make herself grow emotionally, to make herself grow in her career area as well.
How do you think societal pressure and expectations around material wealth and luxury can influence young women's decision when choosing a life partner?
It does a lot. It does a lot.
Because remember she mentioned people just going with the flow because the guy buys them gifts, he gives them this, he gives them that, and they just feel like, okay, this guy is good to go.
Yeah, it goes a lot, honestly, because some of us women, I include myself, I like, in as much we don't have to generalize, I have to throw myself in. Some of us always go for who is available now. We go for who is available and who is going to give us, we need this, we are getting it. That is where it comes, the terms, the luxury part comes in. And we forget that career ambition. We wanted to be a journalist, but the luxury aspect is taking us to something else. We forget that career mindset we had.
Do you think it's because Odogu is footing your bill as an Achalugo?
Sometimes, yeah. Let me use the word most times, yeah. But I wish when the fund, the resources is there, we can still fall back to our careers. But most of we find ourselves deviating because of the luxury, because of the places we were not even supposed to go. Now we can go there.
Now, when those things come, the luxury come, yes, this is the reason why you want to go and work. Yes, to get the money. Yeah. Or is there another reason?
There are other reasons too, because some people want to be seen. They are not only wanting to be seen in that positive, in that career way. They just want to be seen, want to be heard.
I want to be known also.
On different aspects, which is supposed to bring an impact to themselves as a family and even to people around them.